Hey Brad, here's an update on your Camaro clutch. You can see that this is all just destroyed, and it's all purple. You can see this was all superheated. It's probably glowing, it's probably orange when by the time the clutch failed. It's hard to see it, but it's not even straight anymore. The whole thing's like warped and curved and subjected to a pretty high amount of heat. This is all like blown away. Here's your flywheel, and this is all destroyed. You can see this was glowing red, and the surface was melting. And even though this is like an inch thick, it was actually hot enough to start glowing on the back side of it. So, these two spots would have been glowing hot. Here's your pressure plate, and you can see this is all purple, but you can see where this started to melt. So this is all melted, or was starting to melt. It was so hot that the surface started to melt. So this is junk too. So you have all new parts. I took the car for a spin. Oh, I fixed the shifter too. The shifter was all the way to the right and didn't make, it was too close to the plastic, and it bunched the rubber up really bad. So I made new brackets, and now it's like in the middle. Like if you just walked up a car with a manual, you'd be like, yeah, that's where the stick is supposed to be. So the car does. The one thing I want to make a note to you about is the car doesn't run as well as it did before this clutch event. I think when this was being driven and at higher RPMs with the clutch spinning and producing all kinds of smoke and the wheels not moving at all, I think might have caused some permanent damage with the engine. I'm going to adjust the valves. It's kind of loud, and some of the valves are kind of loud, so I want to check those. Probably change the oil. And it was burning a little bit of oil, which may go away. It might be left over from whatever was being run before, or it might just burn oil now. So I would advise George or whoever to not drive your cars like that in the future. They don't like to sit at high RPMs under load without going anywhere. They don't mind driving fast under load at higher RPMs when you have a tremendous amount of wind speed going over the radiator. But when you're just sitting there, it's quite possible that it overheated or something. Something has changed. So then also, I got your suspension off. What I thought was that your rear end had moved. I realized it had never been mounted correctly. So you can see they missed the pin here. This is all gouged. I got the other side attached. It moved. It's in place. And of course, like the guy has to wash the car like right now. Walk past me making a video and has to go wash the car right now. It's hard to see in here. This pin, they were off by just a little bit. And of course it smashed the pin. Like, this is what keeps everything aligned. So I'm going to reconstruct some of this and put it back together. The other side I didn't actually have to reconstruct. They missed it by so much that it wasn't a problem. So one side is actually aligned correctly, and this will be aligned correctly. And then we'll look into other stuff later. Like the running. I want to do a tune-up. I was having some distributor issues. I swapped that out. And that started right up, and then it's missing the brass gear. Even on the old one, it's got a roller cam, which requires a brass gear. So I ordered a brass gear to put on the distributor. So if there's if there's a silver lining to that, is that it didn't have a brass gear, and that would eventually ruin the camshaft. So we caught that, and that was changing the distributor. It sure is a lot cheaper than changing the camshaft, but anyways, I'm gonna try and fix the other distributor. Maybe we'll use it in the Cadillac. But yeah, as soon as I put this back on, probably tomorrow, the car will be back to drivable. I did drive it around, but the dash is falling apart. There's some other stuff. I'll send you a video of like after this. Just want to we'll do this in sections, and then we can go from there. All right. Hope you're enjoying Missouri. All right. Bye.